The first week back on my diet plan, I have lost 3.5 pounds. I am so happy with this, not just the weight, but the mindset I've had to follow the plan through for the week. When I've just got out of a really dark, sad place, this time a week ago, I'd done a video where I'd fell off my diet. I'd gained 8 kilos in a month, undone all of my progress. I had no routine, structure, self-control, and I was in a bit of a slump again. However, by getting the right support, I have got my online coaches. They've done me a plan. I have been having about 1900 calories a day. I have been doing 10,000 steps every day, 4 litres of water every day, 5 gym workouts in the week, followed by 20 minutes post-workout cardio, which is 20 minutes walk. And just that in itself, ticking those boxes off, being disciplined enough to do what I need to do, has put me in a really good mindset. I feel like last week I've really built on some momentum, and now I'm feeling much better than this video I did last week. But we've all been there. We've all fallen off our diets many times, and it's an isolating time and place, because you look at people that are losing weight and you think, why am I the only one that can't lose weight? But actually, there could be a number of reasons, and I'm trying to focus on what I can control right now. And this is my body. I'm very, very overweight. I'm not happy, but in the past, I would let how I look stop me from progressing. For example, the last 5 years, I've avoided the gym because I thought people are going to judge me. They're going to think I look disgusting. When actually, I don't think anyone would really care about me. Why is it so amplified in our own head and we self-sabotage? I've stopped myself from going to the gym the last 5 years. I could have been where I wanted to be a long time ago, but in my own head, I've self-sabotaged myself. But now I'm at that point, although I'm not happy with myself, although I'm very self-conscious, the way I look, I'm doing something about it. And I think you can only respect someone that does something about it. And also, no one knows what I've been through the last 5 years. No one knows why I've put weight on. And same with other people. You might look at someone and your initial thought might be, they've put on weight. Have they let themselves go? Have they got lazy? Some cases it might be true, but don't judge that, because you don't know what someone's been through. A lot of people hide their struggles. They hide their struggles. They hide what they're going through. They might put on a face or to portray themselves everything's fine, but behind closed doors, a lot of people might be suffering. So we've got to be kind to ourselves and compassionate to ourselves and other people. And yeah, I think the biggest thing I've learned is, even though I'm not where I want to be right now, I am doing so much more than as if I was to sit in my flat like I've done the last 5 years. Every year I've not made progress. It's like I go back, forth, but I've never actually got to the point where I've got where I wanted to be. So you might think, oh, a walk's not really that much, but actually it all adds up. It's about being consistent, which I know now. I'm still trying to practice it myself. We all slip up still. So if you are in a situation, you're just starting your diet, or if you've even been in a situation before where you've overcome it. So if you used to be self-conscious in the gym, or what people thought of you, if you did manage a way to overcome that, I would be interested to read any comments about that and just sharing your experience, like positive stuff, like how you was in a situation, what you did to overcome it, any tips, because I'd definitely be interested in reading that. But yeah, I'm out of breath. But this time a week ago, it's amazing how much you can change in a week, and your mindset. You've just got to stick with the plan. And there's something called the expediency factor, where humans and just things in general, we want things quick, easy, immediately. We don't want to work. Why put hard work in when you can have something easy? But I think in terms of weight loss. Like for example, if you was to do a crash diet, you're not going to build long-term healthy sustainable habits. You're probably going to lose the weight quickly, and then it's going to come back on because you've not taught yourself about eating properly and nutrition. So it's probably going to take me about 10 months to get where I want to be, probably about a year actually. But if I don't start now, the time's going to pass anyway, and I don't want to be another year down the line being in the same place. I've been like this for 5 years not because I didn't want to go to the gym. I wanted to go to the gym for I'm going to turn this way actually because it's sunny. Wait, which way shall I walk? I didn't go to the gym not because I didn't want to. I wanted to. I wanted to put the work in. I wanted to lose the weight. I was too worried what other people would think of me. Let me go when it's not so sunny. And that's self-sabotaging, and that's delaying my own progress. Just quickly, there is a book I'll pop here, The Mountain Is You. So this is about self-sabotage. This is something I read recently. I do recommend it. If you've read it, comment below, let me know your thoughts. But this is really good in terms of what I'm talking about. I've just read it, and I think this is another reason why, you know, I'm in that mindset. I do a lot of reading. It's not just about weight loss, it's about your mind as well. So yeah, if you are struggling, you're not alone. There are people with you. There's support out there. If you want to like and subscribe, follow my journey. You'll probably see me have ups and downs, but it's just authentic, it's realistic. You know, I did fall off my diet. So what? I'm getting back on it. And I'm going to lose the weight properly. And yeah, well, I'm getting out of breath. But I'm going to go to the gym next. And obviously I'm a bit nervous, but I'm not nervous to the point I'm going to let it stop me anymore. I'm going to go in, head down, focus on myself, do my workout, and I'll give you another update next week of my weight loss as well and how my week's gone. Peace.